You run it into the ground. You don't do much with it. It's just the same week to week to week. Everybody trying to be the NWO again.
Yeah, it's all it really was. I mean, it's the NWO in suits. It's basically what it was.
The NWO in suits.
All right, so I mean, we got that out of the way. Let's touch on a touchy topic. What do you think is going to happen to WWE whenever Vince dies? Because I don't. Did I set my timeline earlier? Did I set it or did I get to it? I think I touched on it. I'm giving him. I think he's gonna kick the bucket before the XFL relaunches.
Ah, yeah, you said it earlier, but just not not on here. Which is what, 2020?
Yeah,
or 2021.
2020.
Okay.
Spring of 2020, I believe, is the correct.
I don't know if he'll kick the bucket because, like I said, I'm pretty sure he feeds off the blood of children, and he's never going to die. But he may at least.
He might see
he
the
might finally step down, step back, take less of a creative control backstage. Now
he has been doing that. He's been doing that actually.
Him.
He completely has nothing to do with NXT anymore, and he has nothing to do with 205 Live anymore.
But Raw's his baby.
Oh yeah, Raw's always going to be his baby.
He controls that from beginning to end. He goes over the day of. He looks at all the final scripts, makes the changes that he wants to, and that's what everybody does.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's terrible or great, they're just like, okay, boss.
Yeah,
I mean, which is kind of what you have to do.
He's the one that signs the check, so therefore he gets the final say. I think we move maybe more towards. I don't think we'll ever get the Attitude Era again.
No, it's never
but
gonna happen.
Maybe we get more of like the aggression.
I think we'll
aggression
get
era back.
Yeah. I think we'll get a higher paced action. We're going to get more of the younger guys up in there. We're going to get some of the guys that are already in there and older. I mean, you've got AJ already in there. AJ's getting shots.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have guys like, I believe personally, Bobby Roode needs a title run.
That would be good.
I think we're going to get some of these other guys that are in NXT that they've been misusing that have came up to the main roster. I think they're going to get more of a push. I mean, obviously, because it's Triple H's baby. Whether Stephanie or Triple H take over, you know Triple H is going to have more say-so.
Wow.
I mean, and we've got a golden roster on NXT right now. Aleister Black, Jesus Christ, one of the best wrestlers I've came across in years. Andrade Cien Elmas, I don't speak Spanish. Amazing fucking wrestler. I mean, you've got a stacked fucking lineup in there. Like, from start to finish, you've got some of my favorites from fucking, like, the beginning of ROH. Like, you've got Roderick Strong. You've got Adam Cole. You've got the whole, everything about it. It needs, if it doesn't end up branching off on a branch of its own after his death, if it doesn't end up becoming the third wheel of the organization, I guess the third main roster. I mean, I understand they need a development. I can't talk.
Developmental.
If it doesn't end up being the third developmental. Excuse me for busting off on a South Park rant there. But if it doesn't do that, I mean, I don't really know, man. Because packing that many stars on two rosters, it's too much.
Now, with that being said, with what's coming up after Fastlane, like, I know we're cutting it close now, but after Fastlane, there's no longer brand-specific pay-per-views.
Yes, all the pay-per-views are going to be co-branded. And I think that's bad for business.
Yeah, it's terrible for business because me and you have had this discussion multiple times.
Yeah.
With all of the superstars on both brands.
It doesn't give enough time for storyline
You're not
development.
going to be able to get your mid-card to even your lower-card superstars.
No.
Talent. The push that they deserve.
Your mid-card's going to be your opening, your pre-show matches.
Yeah. It does the worst decision I think that WWE is.
I don't think it's going to last long. And if it does, I see it being the end of the brand split. I mean, I feel like it's going to go back to the way it was, to where it was just everybody on everybody, and we're just going to see the same people every fucking week.
On both shows.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
A lot of roster cuts.
Fuck
a lot
that.
of good people going away that we wanted to see in there for years. I mean, I could be wrong.
But that could do some good, though.
It could.
Because the possibility of, like we were talking a bit ago, New Japan, ROH. You get some of these indies, some of these other companies out there to really be able to give WWE a run for their money.
And that's to bring back the golden age, I guess you could say, of wrestling to where everybody was really liking it. You need that competition. Because when the competition's there, you fight for the ratings, you fight, you do this, you're putting out your best shit. You're putting out WrestleMania type matches on a weekly fucking basis just to fight to beat the other company to get your ratings.
For that to work, they're going to have a straight up Monday Night War. It's got to really get both, to elevate their level of competition, they have to literally be fighting for ratings. It can't be that Monday night belongs to Raw, Tuesday belongs to SmackDown, and then
you got your random show on Thursday.
Yeah.
Or 205
Wednesday,
Live,
or whatever.
Wednesday.
Because there's no fighting for ratings, there's no competition there.
It's just
there's
there.
Company, but
this is what you're going to watch if you want to watch.
You have to literally be like, hey, don't watch them, watch us.
Yeah.
We're putting on the better product. That drives the competition for both.
And when you start driving competition, when it's equal, when they're starting to fucking sit there and hit head to head, that's when shit's going to get good. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if I'm going to call it, and if I'm going to say a fucking organization's going to do it, I'm calling New Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, they got Chris Jericho from WWE.
Uh-huh.
They got Rey Mysterio from WWE. I mean, even though Rey Mysterio just signed a match to fucking face John Cena at WrestleMania,
Spoiler
alert. I mean, it's insane the shit that could happen if they were to fucking just be able to put on a solid product in America.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, they grabbed my attention like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I remember the first time you showed me New Japan, and I was instantly
Yeah, I mean,
hooked.
First pay-per-view I watched from New Japan, I'm going to say I'll be a bandwagon guy. It was the last Wrestle Kingdom. Start to fucking finish. The way they put it together, the way they pulled it off. There wasn't no bullshit in between it. One wrestler got in, the other wrestler got in, however many, depending on the match. Match was over, one exited one way, the other exited the other way. Entrance starts for the next match. There's no bullshit in between. It's solid action.
It's just wrestling. It's pure. You're not having to deal with egos and superstars doing promos and that. Yeah, there's some little promos here and there. But
you need promos to an extent.
You do, but it's to get the best way to get away from the promos is have good action in the ring and keep it constant, keep it fresh, keep it going. Don't let it stop. Keep the crowd's attention.
I mean, I could honestly care less about. I mean, unless you're going to come out and you're going to cut a fucking grade A promo, pipe bomb, grade A promo, whatever you want to fucking call it. Unless you're going to do that, I don't see any necessary reason to stray away from the action other than to advance the storyline.
And see, speaking of that, that's kind of what, whenever you're talking about Vince finally being gone, what do you think you're going to see? I think you're going to see more of stuff like that. It's not going to be as scripted. It's not going to be a whole bunch of stupid random shit because Triple H has his finger more on the pulse, and he flourished in an age where guys were actually allowed to cut their own promos and build themselves like The Rock, like Stone Cold, like Triple H himself.
Yeah.
He was there for all that. He's also been there for whenever everybody, follows the script and people hate on it.
And I remember we came to the time too where it was also there was to a point where Raw was more outer ring based than it was in ring.
Yeah.
If you look at it, it was all storylines outside of the fucking ring, and you got maybe 3 to 4 matches a night in a 3-hour time span.
And I was okay with it.
I'm not saying I wasn't okay with it, but it got old. I wanted to see,
I was okay with
see action
then because of the way the storylines were so developed. You'd have, The Rock throwing a fucking belt off of a bridge, so they'd go off and film something else like that.
That was before that. I'm talking about when it was kind of it was an in-betweener. It was like it wasn't necessarily what they're calling the new era or whatever they want to call it, and it was
the aggression.
Yeah, it was in between those two. They were in a funk.
Yeah, after the invasion and New Blood and all that.
Yeah. Well, either way.
I don't know. That's what I expect to see, is a little bit more edge. Maybe they let guys, a little bit looser with their promos. More action.
Well, I hate to call it a quit for the night, but we're running out of time.
We still didn't even hit SmackDown.
We haven't yet, but we can. We'll double touch on that next week. As far as that, we're 6 weeks away from WrestleMania. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to keep it going, and we're definitely going to keep it going strong. So, as far as the show goes, like I said, we're brought to you by Redbeard Management, and we're sponsored by Billy Goat Beard Company. I'm Daniel.
I'm Justin.
I'm Colton.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye, have a great time.
Watch me, watch me, watch me. Bitch, I'm kicking through the door.
Let's go. 818, HOP, bet on me. You gon' see, ain't no thing, but I'm on.
Bitch, I'm kicking through the door.
Yeah, 818, HOP, bet on me. Prodigy, when I hit the track, bitch, I'm gone. Yeah, homie G, the cold MC, rolling deep to your vicinity. I just had an epiphany, I don't know what it did to me, but I'm hoping the devil doesn't get into me. Still a beast hoops, it is me, it's finna be off the chain with a brand new delivery. Try to get in my way, the feeling the rage, to sit in my brain, and then I blast you to smithereens. Nigga, please, I'll be damned if I'm thrown on the back burner. Fucking maniac purge in a rap server, the cat burglar who be committing mass murder. That's word up the G.O.D., fucking the game from the P.O.V. Niggas begging, they plead on knees, don't be no peace, the D.O.G. I feed on beats, if niggas wanna die, they can lean on me. No bill with us, you P, I done built it up. You wishing you was on the field with us. I'm the ill nigga, no deal, look at me grill, niggas fucking with me, then I will erupt. Still, we must remain calm. Nate Palm in my dang palm, I'm a dark villain like Blaze Spawn, or Akon with a cape on. It ain't fun, you can't run. This is a horror flick your life is based on. I ain't gon' say that I'm running shit, that's the shit every rapper saying think about. Nigga just go in and look at the bank account. I just don't have enough patience to take it out. Niggas is hate now, I don't suffer from no paper drought. Always win is my favorite route. My whole life I just lay it out. Being around me's a blessing, so boy you should take a bow. Look,
I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me.
take a look.
Watch me.
I'ma shut shit down.
Watch. I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me.
Check me out.
Watch me. Bitch, I'm kicking through the door.
Let's go. 818, HOP, bet on me. You gon' see, ain't no thing, but I'm on.
Bitch, I'm kicking through the door.
Yeah, 818, HOP, bet on me. Prodigy, when I hit the track, bitch, I'm gone. Coming up, nigga said he can't go far. I cut through like a relay go-kart. I give it to you like a B-Day postcard. Killing shit with my nigga DJ Romar. You know you made it when they claim you overrated. Flow was slang, cultivated way back in the golden ages. Now I got hoes from here to Copenhagen like, man, you don't even know where that's at. Back, cause I'm a class actor, Mad Max. I'm mental hazmat, looking for a jackass to spaz at. I'm turning you niggas into my lab rats. Hashtag fuck you, man. And I don't piece with a nut and a bow screwed in. Don't care what coat you in. I'm A-Wall like I'm Deep Trump's new plan. I be giving you some more action, more thrashing, no fashion, hoe slapping, throat slashing. Hitting you harder than a collision with a semi. The windshield busting and you throw past it. I'm the maniac, you yo addict, nomadic, toe tagging. Oh, that's my dick, you should blow at it. I don't really give a fuck about your feelings. You can cry me a river, cause I'm a dog and you know that shit. Clearly there's a devil on my shoulder with an angel, but they don't go back and forth. We are all in agreement in knowing just what I am rapping for. Just smashing horse, give me ask a Lord. That's all I'm asking, Lord. I can fit the women inside of my black Accord, and we can speed through the night, let's crash of course. I may need to see a psychiatric ward, so let's go.
I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me.
Take a look.
Watch me.
I'ma shut shit down.
Watch. I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me.
Check me out.
Watch me. Bitch, I'm kicking through the door.
Let's go. 818, HOP, bet on me. You gon' see, ain't no thing, bitch, I'm on.
Bitch, I'm kicking through the door.
Yeah, 818, HOP, bet on me. Prodigy, when I hit the track, bitch, I'm gone. I'm gone. Yeah. Nigga, better tell these hoes I'm kicking through the door.